You think you know how the world works?
Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic, and for today's What Is video, I'm looking at the Marvel character Doctor Strange in preparation for his live-action movie debut. This video will cover some aspects of his powers and origin that might be plot points in the movie, but I wouldn't consider them spoilers, as the trailers have already given away most of what we'll talk about. The character of Doctor Strange first appeared in 1963 in an issue of Strange Tales. His real name is Stephen Strange, and he's a neurosurgeon who in a tragic car accident loses the full use of his hands. This is tragic for someone in this profession, so Strange goes on a quest to find any means necessary to fix his hands. Through this process, he finds possibly the only person who can help him, a powerful sorcerer by the name of the Ancient One, in a lost city in the Himalayas called Kamar-Taj. This Ancient One holds the title of Sorcerer Supreme, which is basically a title indicating that he is the most preeminent magical authority in our reality and the one responsible for protecting Earth from magical threats. The Ancient One sees potential in Strange and begins to teach him how to wield magic, alongside another mentee who goes by the name Baron Mordo, who was previously in line to inherit the title of Sorcerer Supreme when the Ancient One passes that mantle on. In the 2016 Doctor Strange film, Stephen Strange will be played by Benedict Cumberbatch, the Ancient One will be played by Tilda Swinton in a controversial casting choice, and Baron Mordo will be played by Chiwetel Ejiofor. This trio makes up one of the most critically acclaimed casts of a Marvel movie so far, with all three being Academy Award nominees, and Swinton actually winning one for her role in 2007's Michael Clayton alongside George Clooney. So when Stephen Strange eventually learns how to use magic, what sort of stuff is he capable of? Using magic means he can pretty much do anything, from basic stuff like fireballs and magic blasts, to larger things like dimensional travel or stopping time. He is one of the most powerful characters, at least mortal characters, in the Marvel Universe for this reason. He usually taps into the power or energies of celestial or cosmic entities, such as wearing an amulet called the Eye of Agamotto, which is used to negate evil energies and reveal the truth of things, such as seeing through illusions. Strange also wears a cloak of levitation, which allows him, as the name implies, to levitate. This means that his powers are always evolving, as he comes in contact with new spells and artifacts. A big part of Strange's travels and adventures also have to do with his ability to transcend his physical body, traveling in a realm called the Astral Plane. He can travel this way to any place he wishes, not needing food or rest, and can communicate with others. He might, for instance, travel to see other superheroes in mere seconds. This does, however, leave his meditating body in danger. To protect himself at times like these, Strange lives in a magical building called the Sanctum Sanctorum, which appears as a normal mansion from the outside, but is really a vast magical museum almost on the inside, full of all the relics he's gathered. It has incredible protective properties, enough to keep out most intruders. It is also guarded by Doctor Strange's loyal assistant Wong, a Chinese monk assigned to assist Doctor Strange by the Ancient One. In the movie, he will be portrayed by Benedict Wong, known to most viewers as Kublai Khan in the Netflix show Marco Polo. In terms of what Doctor Strange is usually facing, most of his enemies tend to either be other magic wielders, or beings from other dimensions, such as the ancient and powerful Dormammu, or the demon Nightmare, who haunts people in their dreams. In the movie, Doctor Strange will be facing off against mortals who are tempted and convoluted by dark magic, known as Zealots with a capital Z. I wouldn't be surprised if some darker force is pulling the strings in this adventure, though. In the comics, Doctor Strange was a close ally to the Avengers and served on and off on several teams, including the incredibly powerful group called the Defenders, which teamed up the Hulk, the Silver Surfer, and Namor the Submariner. This is not to be confused with the Netflix team-up series where the Defenders roster is changed to be more street-level in nature. Doctor Strange was also a vital member of a hidden group called the Illuminati, Marvel's smartest and most strategic leaders, who would make sometimes difficult decisions to save the entire Marvel reality. This included making the call to exile an unreliable and dangerous Hulk to another planet, though he would inevitably return. So that's Doctor Strange in a nutshell. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you'll be seeing him not only in his standalone movie, but likely as one of the most powerful allies that the Avengers can call upon in Avengers 3. Hopefully this was interesting, and thanks for watching.
I summon forth the shielding powers of the Vishanti!